Good morning, mate. Sorry to break this to you, but we've had another scrubber on the loose last night and they've had a go at that door, so I'm about to find out what they've actually taken. But yeah, better get that reported, see what comes of it. But that's number 7 for the year. It's an absolute nightmare, ridiculous. But yeah, they've hammered that door. That looks like a new door, mate, so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but have a good day and I'll see you at HQ soon, mate.
So, good morning and welcome back to another episode of Every Trade Behind the Build. And as you've seen, not a great start to the morning. But to be honest with you, it doesn't even bother me anymore. I am sick and tired of seeing messages like that land on my phone early in the morning, to the point where I don't even let it affect me. It's just ridiculous. So yeah, I think, as KTM might have said there, that is the 7th van that's been hit this year. So, and I dread to think how many we've been hit over time. Got to be getting into well over double figures. But yeah, it's just, what is it about people that I get it, times aren't great at the moment, but we live in the land of opportunity, right? Pretty much anyone can learn a skill, albeit not be highly skilled, and earn a minimum wage. The minimum wage in this country is like £11, nearly £12, isn't it? Go out, go and stack shelves, go and sweep the streets, go and do whatever, yeah? Even benefits. Don't get me started on the benefit system. This isn't the right platform. But you don't have to go out and take somebody else's hard-earned living for free. How you could steal a tradesman's tools, his ability to feed his family, is beyond me. And there's actually CCTV apparently of where it was parked, and we contacted them and they said, oh, you need to contact the police because of data protection, we can't release the footage to you. But what is the point? Because the police will not do anything. They won't come out. They might come out. They did last time, did fingerprints, but nothing. We never heard anything. They just literally emailed us late that day saying, doesn't match anything on the system, case closed. What is the point? I don't know. I don't think it's the police's fault. Although, ironically, I'll tell you about the reason I'm at home in a minute. And that's police related. But it's a pandemic. It's an epidemic. I don't know. I'm not clever enough to know what it's called, but it's everywhere. Literally, I get tagged into posts every day, just in our area, about vans getting hit, and no one's stopping them. People are too scared to stop these other people, and I understand that. And they're just pulling up beside the vans, bending the door back or forcing the door, whatever they do, and emptying a man's hard-earned living and his ability to feed his family into their probably untaxed, uninsured vehicle to be sold at car boots or at pubs or whatever, for pennies. I was saying to Dale there that we need to start thinking about beefing up all the fleet. We pride ourselves on having nice vans, having a nice fleet. Those vans cost thousands and thousands of pounds per month to obviously purchase, insure, tax, maintain. Or for someone just to come and bend the door. That door's done now. No point in going for insurance because we've got no claim on the insurance and I don't want to ruin that. So we just have to take it on the chin, get the sign writing done again. I've gone with a nice new livery design where it overlaps, so that's all going to have to be one size, going to have to be redone. So that's going to cost, it's probably going to cost a couple of grand. Oh, God, what is the point? I say it doesn't bother me, it just frustrates me. We've got a new government in now, yeah? Come on, do something about it. Make it highly illegal to be doing it. If the punishment doesn't fit the crime, people will keep doing it. There's always going to be those people out there that want what you've worked hard for. So yeah. I've also had a video sent from Dale. He's over in Abersock doing some fabrication, because it's a Swiss Army knife, as we know, human Swiss Army knife, and he's just sent me this.
So just over at 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗃, the SV08 needs a track. So Chris, can you get that ordered, please, pal?
Yeah, so something else I need to buy, but that's what comes with owning plant. I don't mind that, because that's nobody's fault, and that's just wear and tear. It means the machine is doing its job. So yeah, don't want to be negative. I'm not about the negative thing, but I'm about realism. And I wake up to messages like that. My tradesman's hard-earned living getting taken away. Whoever Van it is, I'm not sure whose Van it is actually. Whoever Van it is, we'll support them, we'll help them, we'll get them back on their feet, assuming they got away with stuff. I'll pick up the tab for the van, get it back on the road ASAP. No doubt it'll make some interesting content. And life must go on. So yeah, why am I working from home? So you'll remember a few months ago, our friends, ironically, the police, stopped me for being on my phone. I wasn't on my phone. I wasn't, right? At the very most, I'd move my phone, yeah? I'm a strong believer that you shouldn't use your phone while you're driving. Don't need to. Got hands-free, reads messages to me, everything. Don't need to. But the policeman was adamant that I was on my phone. So then I thought, no, I'm going to fight it. I had every intention of fighting it. Spoke to a barrister that I know, and he was like, Chris, look, fight it, and you'll get your day in court. The policeman may or may not turn up. If he doesn't turn up, they'll throw out of court. But if he does turn up, there's every chance that it's your word against his, and there's every chance that you'll get more than 6 points on your license. You'll get a fine, not a fine, and you know you'll obviously lose a day as well. So he said, look, mate, I know you're principled and I get it. You want my advice? Just do the course. They've offered me a course, driver awareness course, 3 hours of my time, and you know what? I'll do it, and I'll take the learning, and whatever learning I'll get from it, I'll pass on to my guys about not using the phones, because I know it goes on. So yeah, I know there'll be a few people out there that'll think I've been naive and you know, just basically I'm taking a punishment for something I didn't do because I'm adamant I didn't do it. However, you just got to pick your battles in life and in business, and I've got bigger fish to fry, and I don't want points on my license. Last time I had points on my license was when I was like 24 and I went for a red light, being an idiot. So, and I deserved it. So I don't want points, but yeah, it is what it is. So 3 hours on this course, going to do it from home, but I'm going to have to link a bit of this episode together from here. But that's real life. Let's have it. So I won't say I'm annoyed by the van thing, because like I said before, I'm past being annoyed about things like this. But I'm more upset for the people that it keeps happening to every day of the week, that maybe can't afford to repair the vans or can't afford to go out and buy new tools. So yeah, something needs to be sorted out. I'm to relax me. I'm doing the thing that I love the most. I'm making myself a cup of tea. I don't actually like making it, but I do like drinking tea. I drink far too much tea. So yeah, that's it's life, innit? But yeah, in more positive news, Adam and Steve have absolutely smashed Project Grange to the point now where it's at shoulder height. So we're getting the scaffolding up so we can get it ready to get the chamber first floor in, and also then they can come back and take it up to roof level. These taps, man, what an invention. Unbelievable. Anyone got one of these? So yeah, I'm just going to use a tap out. I'm just going to use a spoon out of the sink. So yeah, our boys at AGM Scaffolding, one of the scaffolders that we use, we work with quite a few scaffolders, are over on site now putting the scaffolding up, and Hollywood was there to bring it to you. So whilst I'm waiting for this course to start, it starts at 11 o'clock, I'm going to give you a little update on the yard. So Alex and I and the dig have made a bit of a conscious decision not to bring everything update-wise regarding the yard to the channel just for now. And the reason that is, it's really frustrating because when I set this channel up and I had the idea for an episode called Behind the Build, bringing out weekly videos, updating everything behind the actual building of a company and projects and stuff like that. I wanted to give you warts and all. It's a phrase that I've used a lot. But it's probably harming our company commercially by trying to bring every bit of progress in the yard because there are people watching that maybe don't want us to succeed, and it's been brought to my attention that, and I get it. I know the landlord or the owner of the company, that people that work for the company that are the landlords of the land that they want us off that side are watching, and because they've told me, and they don't want us to film, and we respect that, and we won't do anything that someone doesn't want us to do, because at the end of the day, we're the tenants, and unless you own the asset, you haven't really got any rights. We were asking for ages for a lease. We were promised we were getting a lease, literally assured we were getting a lease, and it didn't come. So that's the bit I think bothers me. That's the bit that hurts me, because why say something and then do something different almost straight away? So it just feels like that is an issue with that industry, the waste industry, is that there's people that have been at it for years, big corporate companies that maybe don't want the upstarts to do well, and that's up to them, isn't it? They've got to protect their businesses, their interests, their margins. However, when I got into construction like 15 years ago, there was people that were willing to help me. There was a lot of people that told me not to bother. Should have listened. But there was also a lot of people that helped me. I didn't really have a mentor as such, but there were people that guided me through. People like Tom, our heat engineer, who still works for me to this day, guided me, give me advice, lent me his ear. And now I've been at it now 15 years. I want to help people. I'd happily help people. People reach out to me. It's got more so since this YouTube thing, and I'm trying my hardest to keep up with all the messages and stuff I get. However, when I get a message from someone, say in Scotland, that wants labouring work, it's hard. It's pointless to me even going back to them, although I do try, but come on. So I just can't get my head around the fact that people want other people to fail. There's enough work, there's enough business, there's enough opportunities out there for everyone. So yeah, can't sensibly bring any updates on the yard. We've actually got loads of content that we want to bring. It's good stuff as well. It's the most visual, impactful content there is, in my opinion. But it's just naive. And what I don't want to do is, as much as I want to share everything with you guys, is have this channel hamper our progress as a company, because I think in the long term, that progress will be more entertaining content anyway. So yeah, things are happening behind the scenes, very close to resolving the situation, hopefully. I want to do everything right in this industry. I don't want to cut corners. I don't want to undercut people. I don't want to take work from other people because we're cheaper or anything like that, or because we cut corners. I want to do it right. It's the way I've always done it in construction. We lose so much work because we'll price it the right way, because I'm not going to buy work, I'm not going to lose work. I'll never undercut. We get sent other builders' quotes all the time saying, can you beat this? Don't do it. That's their price. That's our price. We know how to price work. So yeah, we'll try and do things the right way. And when there is something and I feel secure enough to bring it, I promise we'll bring it, because I am going to bring warts and all. It's just a timing issue. What we can bring you is an update on Project Greenbank. That is our Emperor Homes Lettings hub that we're building in Liverpool, our shop. Mr. Riddick, who's a bit of a interior design guru, he really is actually. He's class when it comes to it. You should see his house. He probably wouldn't want his house on camera, but it's mega. He's got such an eye for it. But yeah, we're getting closer. It's been a bit of a hospital job, I've explained, because client work's got to come first. Our own projects have got to come first, because we've got tenants waiting for rooms and to move in. But the shop, we're able to make some progress now. So Mr. Riddick is going to give you a little update on Project Greenbank.
So yeah, welcome back to Greenbank. So me and Kristen is going to go in now and show you what's going on. Classes are working their way through it, and they've been doing a lot of work, to be honest with you. Over the past couple of days, they've been in here, firing through it, just to show you how busy the site was and try and get it done in a confined space, which is not always easy when people are working on top of each other, but they've done well. And more or less done. It looks nice when it's all boarded and all the walls are covered up. As I say, a couple of more days of skimming and we're done, ready to start our second fix. So yeah, let's go and have a look. So rolling again now is Niall, didn't press play. So yeah, so inside, the lads are just going through plastering. Shouldn't be far off by the end of the week. We can't do certain walls, like that wall can't be done because the door is our access in and out at the moment, so until the shop front's fully on, we're going to keep that not finished until we board up and then we'll skim. It's also got to be squared off in the corner because the existing comes on an angle, so that will get done all at the same time, but everything else will be done and we can crack on getting the second fix done, spark and plumbing, get the bathroom tile, kitchen fitted. This floor needs self-levelling through.
Sorted, yeah.
Because you want to make sure it's flat.
Yeah.
And that existing bit there is a little bit high compared to this floor, so it needs to be levelled off properly.
Yeah, and you want a carpet tile?
Carpet tile, yeah.
So it have to be proper flat.
So what we'll do, the front bit of it, we'll probably tile.
Bits of tile by the counting.
Yeah, we're by the counter, and then when you come past the counter, it'll just be carpet tile right the way through. And then probably when you get to the back door, we'll probably put an edging bead, and then we'll tile that bit. So yeah, once the shop front comes, it'll probably let a lot more light in here as well. Upstairs, won't show you today, but wait until Dad and Lad Ross and Ray jump on it, because they're going to hit the floor. Once they finished on Project Adelaide, they'll start hitting that floor and then start working our way down. There's a couple of bits that have happened outside, but downstairs, more or less skims, all have a little look. Down here, obviously, as you can see, skimmed. Have you chased the track in yet? No?
After the plaster, because just getting fully dirty the channel again.
Oh yeah, so you're going to put the track in?
Yes, I kept safe everything, all the parts for the channel.
Did you do the waste pipe for that and all that? Is that all done now?
All done.
Ventilation?
Ventilation, both sides, everything.
Vent there as well? So you're gonna,
no, we changed our minds end of the day, so one in there and one in there. And I spoke.
How's that one getting out then? How are you going to get that out?
It's already out.
Is it?
So they looked out.
How are you going to do that? Are we done in the wall?
Yeah, in the wall, flat it in. Just 50mm channels, flat channel, 50 by 100 channel, solid.
So then, either side are air in, air out, or vice versa. So we can ventilate this room and circulate the negative air because there's no opening windows. So either that one will be on, sucking, and that one will be on, pushing. So push the air through.
You can feel it already.
Already, yeah. I feel the draft coming in. So they've been bedded into the wall, and then they'll come out little vents either side of the shop front, so you won't even be able to see them really, because this is lower than the actual finished pavement outside. We've had to do the channels out, otherwise if you've got like a little bit of a parapet wall or something, we'd need to go out through there, because the whole shop front's going to be glass. Christine's had to go either side. But other than that, down here, you've just got to get that through, haven't you? And then once the lads are fully finished, clear out, and then go for second fix. So you're going to do a little bit of screed down here then to get it flat?
Yeah, same again, little screed. Because you want a carpet tile, so yeah. Even if I patch up again,
it needs to be. Oh yeah, you need to do that anyway, don't you?
Yeah, I need one more layer on it.
Where Niall's standing with the camera, we're going to build a bit of a storage cupboard as well, just to store files and stuff, and then obviously down here, it'll just be like a meeting cum train room, telly on the wall, big table in the middle. Obviously all the electrics and stuff will be in there, hidden away, out the way. So we get to outside here, what we're going to build is a little workshop, probably off that wall, Christian, you know, keep the wall as the internal wall, couldn't we? And just build a single skin brick wall, so all the bricks that we're keeping, we use that, the finishing brick, facing brick. We'll come round and probably come to about here, make sure we've got like a nice lighting well there for the light to come in, and if you need to get scaffolds and that built in the future. Don't take it all the way up, but we'll take it to about here, and this is just going to be storage for bits of smaller build materials that we need for the jobs, like spare microwaves, spare bits and bobs, tellies, cookers,
tires, paints
and that. all that kind of stuff will just sit in here, and then we'll also put like a bit of a charging point and lights and stuff, so the lads can charge things if they have to, if they're coming from site to site, or they've only got a small place to work. So yeah, all the small items that we need on maintenance, mainly socket switches, lights, light bulbs, will all just go in here, but I don't know how to do the roof. Do you reckon? What do you reckon? Just flat roof it back, do a high end flat roof back into there, and could do a valley going down, or a valley that way with the rainwater. Because we'll have to pick him up, aren't we, next door?
No, and we don't need too big, Alex. Don't need too big.
Just flat roof down, isn't it?
Flat roof.
And use them walls as the part of it. Just maybe have to build it up a bit.
Yeah, maybe just build up a little bit more on the fence, maybe. Higher it up the fence a bit.
Just clad it, yeah.
Clad it. Yeah, that's better. Clad it.
So a couple of little ideas we've got to work on there to get that right. But inside on the shop front, it's good. Obviously, when you walk in that side there, you'll have seen you've got the bathroom now. It's all been done. That's ready to be fully tiled. When I make a nice fancy bathroom, and then the little kitchen is going to go in there again. Nice looking kitchen. We're going to put in there. We're going to put basic stuff in. We're going to put some good stuff in there. So when you come and see it, or we get customers in and they need to use the toilet or go in the kitchen, you can see it looks decent. First impressions obviously count. So. And a bit of work to do on the back, but we've got to build a scaffold still here to get up and do all the external works. We have to show we're going to do it on the outbugger as well.
Can you see how many dome pipes? 1, 2, 3, 4 holes on one dome pipe.
Yeah.
On our dome pipe.
It's all down this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all coming on ours again.
Yeah. So between next door and us, over time the buildings are just like pulled away and pulled apart. So that whole column there is holding up both buildings in between, because you've got the big shop fronts on, you've got the steels in between, you've got 2 steels sitting on it, and over time it's cracked, but the cracks are big. So Mick, who's got next door, he's done a decent job his side by strapping it all and wrapping around with steel plates that he's resined on. And then what he said is, when you come to do your side, can we do the same, which we've done. And to be fair to him, he actually went about himself and got the bits and helped Christian do it, so that it was right. So it straps around now onto his ones. Once the shop front comes down, we'll get it all welded up so it's solid, and then both are all held in. There's not much more we can do other than rebuild it again. It's probably, just as good as that. But as I say, we're going to replace all the drains going up, all the downpipe. Christian's talking about maybe putting another one in that side, but we'll see. And then we're just trying to work out what we're going to try and do on the finishing side. Like, they've done a bit of timber work, other people have tiled. I think we're going to tile, probably in like a black shiny metal of some sort, like a black shiny metal or black grout.
Porcelain or just ceramic?
We'll see. We'll ask Will what the options are, what we've got. But we'll know more when it all comes off, won't we? So that's it for today on Greenbank. Good little update, and hopefully next time you come and see it, it's busy at home, always looking left and right. Next time you come and see this inside, we'll be fully plastered and we'll be on with the second fix. So upstairs, we're working our way through the first fix side. Downstairs shop, it's coming along nicely. Just waiting on the shop front now. It's the next biggest part of this job to get done. So I'm going to hand you back over to Chris now, Manchester.
So I'm about to jump on this driver awareness course. 3 hours of my life I'm not going to get back, but it is what it is. Someone said in the comments the other day, this channel is all talk. I can't remember what they said. And yeah, there is a bit of talking. And you know what? I like talking. I like spitting when I'm talking too. I just noticed that. Sorry about that. I do like talking, but I'm trying to give you information behind the building. It isn't always action. However, I went away and I thought about it, and I thought, you know what? There's a lot of varied content on our channel, which I don't, how many other channels bring you building work, business updates, property updates, mechanical work updates? It blows my mind. However, it is what it is, and you can't please everyone all the time, but hopefully you'll like this. Project Dudley, the loft conversion. We haven't brought you an update there for a couple of weeks, probably because it's a bit dark, it's a bit dingy, there hasn't been loads of interesting stuff going on behind the scenes, but we sent Hollywood over there to have a look. So, an update from Project Dudley. Wish me luck.
Pushing is
So I'm on a 5-minute break. You know what? It's not that bad. It's the instructor or the teacher, whatever you call them, they're really sound. And if anything, even though I said, look, I didn't use my phone, I'm only doing this because there's no incentive to fight it. I got a few funny looks at that. It actually, by being on this course, it's making me think, you know what? I would never use my phone whilst I was driving because the consequences are not good for many, many reasons. So yeah, there is some value to be had. But whilst I'm here, I thought I'd give you a little update. I hope you don't mind this content the way with me on the DJI. It's a bit more informal, isn't it? It's not as polished as when Hollywood is filming with his top of the range camera. But do you know what? I just wanted to be real and bring it to you guys. I've been so busy this week that I was worried that I wouldn't have time to get an episode out, but I'm trying to be consistent. So Dale, the human Swiss Army knife, is looking at Christian's van. You know Christian, our main man in Liverpool, looks after all our builds in Liverpool. He's got the biggest van we've got in the fleet, a big jumbo, and apparently it's blowing out blue smoke. So people have been beeping him apparently. So yeah, not good. It's only a 21 plate that, so it's a bit worrying. Hopefully it's still under warranty, but Dale's gonna have a quick look at it. Christian's dropped it back off. He's gone off in the 𝗕𝗨𝗚𝗟 van, you know, the van that I lent to Baz. So now it's forever the 𝗕𝗨𝗚𝗟 van. And we're going to have a look and see what's what and see if there is actually anything wrong with it. Over to the Swiss Army knife.
Hey guys, so I've got this Peugeot relay. I think it was that Citroen Peugeot partner. So we're on 80% there. Getting there now, 90%. It's looking good in terms of the system check. Not so good for the engine side. If it's using oil, it now looks like it's going to be more mechanical issue than like a sensor telling us. So I'm going to have to look visually and check over things, i.e. the turbo, dem seals. There's countless, you know, it could be piston rings. Yeah, we'll just have to look into that. But as you can see here on the system check, we offer this out as well, so we can do service resets, recalibrations on here, you name it, it can do all sorts of this. So yeah, if you've got any fault codes that want reading, or if you've got an engine management light on, yeah, you can just give us a call. We can call out. There'll be a call out fee and a charge for this, but give us a call and we can tell you all about that. It's pretty, a number plate light there as well, so guessing there's a number plate light out. But I will clear all this and probably take it for a spin. So yeah, you just click on here. So yeah, I'll probably take it for a spin, see if we can notice anything obvious. And just have a double check on that white smoke that I've been told it is, because if it's like a more of a steamy colour, or if it's bluey white, you know, there's all different things it could be. So that's all cleared there. So then yeah, that's it now on there. So exit the van and we will take it for a spin and see what it's like. So I've had my van in again. It started missing this week. I plugged it in and it was injector 3. So we've ordered, well, I've got a new injector. I have fitted it and it is spot on. You have to reprogram each injector that you change. It will still run, but they suggest that it should be coded to the ECU. So I've done that, fitted the new one. And yeah, it's great, running a dream now. I took the Peugeot out for a spin. No obvious signs of the oil leak or smoke coming out the exhaust. I'll have to look into that a bit more, get it in the garage, have a look around the engine bay, check the turbo. That vehicle should still be under warranty. So we might look into that. Maybe get Peugeot to sort that one. So yeah, productive day.
Let's try it then.
I'll do that, and then I'll hit the deck.
It'll be good content, to be fair.
Very good.
So that's it for another episode of Every Trade Behind the Build. Our customers kindly brought us in some celebrations and some biscuits. And I notice every time I go in the celebrations, the Galaxy and the Maltesers have gone, why is that? So I'm left with a Milky Way, which is a very, very underrated chocolate. Well done to Dale on that there. It's good to be using our Snap-on tablet. We'll bring you an update on that van when we know what's up with it, because I know a lot of you guys like to find out where things and how things end up. Oh yeah, by the way, before I forget, you know this football match between us and the Baxenden boys? Well, look at this that James sent me the other night.
First mate, you got to get training in, pal.
I haven't seen you boys, but do you play footy? If you don't, I wouldn't bother showing your faces, pal.
I think my guy maybe he's had a few drinks. But anyway, we're going to get that match on at the end of November, and we'll keep you posted, and we'll also get their videographer, our videographer, Mr. Hollywood himself, and we'll film it, and we'll bring it to you on the channel. Have a great rest of the week. I'll see you on Sunday with an action-packed episode of Every Trade Behind the Build. Who wants a Snickers? Ready? Yeah. If I get this in your mouth, you get a 20 grand pay rise. Okay? Yeah. See you later.